What's goody? I am the Queen G22 and you are now in the Lioness Den, where I like to talk about Ninja Turtles gaming, geek stuff, and travel. So if any of that's your vibe, you're in the right spot. And today we're gonna talk about this Donatello from Turtles of Grayskull. Now I know you're probably like, dude, what the hell, Queen? This came out hella long ago. Yes, it did, but you haven't gotten a review from me. And also, there's a reason. The reason is because, come closer, I'm not really a huge Masters of the Universe fan. I know, it's crazy, right? Now hear me out before you flip all the way out. Look, it's not because I have anything against Masters of the Universe. It is simply because I was not introduced to it. Now look, we all have things that we'll say, yeah, that's not really our thing, and people like lose their shit, but I just want you to know that if you're anything like that, just because you don't do what everybody else wants to do doesn't mean that there's anything wrong with you. It means you're special. And I'm not talking yellow bus. I mean it in a good way. So yeah, back to this. Anyways, there are a few things that I just didn't get into. 1, anime. 2, Masters of the Universe. And 3, come closer, Pokemon. I know, Pokemon, right? Yeah, Pokemon. Yeah, I don't care about Pokemon. As if you might have told from my other videos, I don't know shit about Pokemon. And I don't know shit about Masters of the Universe, but I tell you what I do know about, and that's Donatello. So it took me a while, and it is because I was thinking, you know what, as a Donatello fan, I should have him anyway. So I do, because it's hard for me to pass on a Donatello. But the reason why I thought this might be a little special for me to unbox this is because this figure is done by Mattel. I haven't purchased a Mattel figure in a long time, and to be quite honest, I think the last Mattel thing that I owned really was a Barbie. So I'm curious to see how this matches up to the other toy companies that I purchase figures from. For example, NECA, Super 7, and Playmates Toys, which by the way, shout out to Playmates Toys. So I'm gonna open this up with you guys today, and we're gonna take a look at this Turtles of Grayskull Donatello. Now, I guess Donatello is the heroic turtle at arms, and he is the crossover from Man at Arms. Now, I am also curious, for those of you that are Masters of the Universe fan, He-Man fans, what do you think about this crossover? Do you think that the characters that they crossed over are good crossovers? Because me, I don't know. I will say, just by looking at Donatello, I'm a fan. But you know, any way that Donatello looks, I'm pretty much a fan of it. So anyways, let's get to this Turtles of Grayskull Donatello heroic turtles at arm. Now, the one thing that you see right off from the beginning is the He-Man and the Leonardo in the top corner, which for me, I'm like, why? Why isn't Donatello and this Man at Arms in the top corner? I don't need to see Leonardo on my figure, which means I probably won't be keeping this box. For what? This is a Donatello figure. Why is Leonardo on my box? So that's interesting. And then they got a nice little background. You got the Mattel logo at the bottom. And then also on the front, we have Masters of the Universe and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, for those of you that are still confused why Donatello looks the way that he looks. When we flip this over to the back, it says we get a little comic book, which is cool. I love comics. And we got a picture of Donatello fighting somebody. So for those of you that do know, I would love to know who is that, because yeah, I don't know. Crossing dimensions ain't so bad. Not if you're Donatello, and strike up a friendship with Man at Arms. So I'm feeling this. If you want to know what the rest of that says, you can Google it or look at your own box. So another cool thing about this that it says is Donatello's shell can actually turn into a shield, which is cool, but also kind of weird, because why would a turtle take off their shell? I don't know. We'll take a look at that. I think that's gonna leave him quite vulnerable, but okay, whatever. But that is, I guess, a cool thing for a figure, that he can remove his shell and now he's got a shield. And then again, I've got Leonardo on my box again, but you can kind of see where the crossovers are. They've got Leonardo here, and they've got He-Man next to him, and then they've got Donatello, and then they've got Man at Arms, and we've got our Mattel logo on the bottom. So kind of cool, right? Kind of cool. So let's open this up and take a look at Donatello. All right, I'm gonna, for those of you that want to keep packages, I'm gonna try to do this very carefully. Give me a second. Oh yeah, I mean, very good at this, right on the sides. All right, now that we've gotten that part off, let's remove our Donatello and let's see what this this comic is all about. Turtles of Grayskull by The Power of Pizza. Cute. Oh, no, this is a legit comic. Okay, so I'm definitely gonna read this. I'm very interested in this. This looks like a pretty dope crossover. We've got Krang in here. We've got legit characters. So I'm wondering if this is gonna be a thing in the near future because it seems pretty cool. I'm interested. So yeah, you get this nifty little comic book and you get to see the crossover with Leonardo, He-Man, Donatello, and Man-at-Arms. So that's cool. Nice little comic book. All right, so let's check out this Donatello. I have to say, please don't be. And these, you know what, these figures, they've always got these little rubber bands on them, like in this shot right here. All right, resume. That was a lot of work. Good Lord. Okay. The whole rubber band tape thing, y'all, if y'all haven't figured that out, dude, I'm over this tape stuff. Okay. Donatello. He is free, and just by moving him around, I'm gonna say this and we're not gonna use it, right? Yeah, he's a little stiff. Now, as far as how he compares to like NECA and Super 7, I will say this. So my brother did get a few, you know, He-Man stuff, and the way that this Donatello is built, he absolutely does feel like the old school He-Man type figures. Now, I didn't collect these, but you know, every now and then, you know, at your friend's house or whatever, or just wherever, babysitter or something, the way that these toys are built, Donatello feels exactly like them. So kudos to Mattel. I love the similarities. And as far as like movement and flexibility and points of articulation, yeah, it's pretty good. This guy is kind of bendy, you know, he's a little out of focus, but I'm loving that. Even in the ankle, he's got some points of articulation. Now, what is this about? He's got some type of ankle thing. Oh, shin thing, and you can tighten it up on the back, which is nice. So, okay, I'm feeling this. Elbows move, the arms move, the wrists move. He's kind of sturdy. He's got a little bit of weight to him, but not a whole lot, and he's a good looking figure. So I am happy with this. He also does seem like a little flexible. Let's see if we remove this weapon that he has, which I don't know what this is. If anyone does, put it in the comments. I don't really care, but if somebody wants to be the correct one, go ahead. Tell me what is this thing? I don't know what this is. The way that his fingers move is easy to open up his hands and put in his little trusty tool, which is nice. You know, sometimes it's hard getting those things in there. No, that's not what she said. But this one is not. So the hands are, you know, really flexible, which is cool. And he's got his cute little helmet on. His little bandana thing that hangs from the back is really flexible as well. So he doesn't seem like an easily breakable figure. So I'm a fan. I am a fan of this guy. Now let's see. The shell comes off. Now this is the part that you know, is weirding me out a little bit. He's got like a regular back, like a person. So this is different. I'm feeling some emotions. I don't know what I'm feeling yet. And then it looks like, let's see, I can put his little hand in there. Is that how we're gonna do it? Put his little hand in there. Yep, he can grab that and boom. Now he's got his shell. Okay. I like him a lot. I think he's really cool. I think he looks cool. I like how he moves. I like his little foot, and I'm liking the swole ass back. Like, I don't know. I think like this guy, he could get it. You know what I'm saying? Like he's, yeah, I'll just stop there. Yeah, we'll just keep moving on. So that is pretty much it. That's Donatello, you guys. I'm curious to know what you guys think about this figure. What do you think of this crossover? Are you getting any? Did you get any? And what are the rest of them? I know there's quite a few other figures, other crossovers within this that they're coming out with that, you know, I don't really care to get. I really only like this Donatello. I like him. Like, I like him a lot. I really like him. I like him a lot. Okay, yeah, let me know in the comments what you think about this guy. God, he's got this, oh snap. On the back, you can completely remove his little chest armor thing, and it looks like he's got a little secondary little shell thingy look in the back. So, you know, because he is a turtle, he can't just have like a human back. But this easily comes off. It looks like everything pretty much just easily comes off. Now, does it easily go back on? That's the other question. I don't know, but not right now. It's not. Even the shoulder things, they can slide off, and the wrists and the shins, all that kind of stuff. So I've already said this a billion times. I think this guy is pretty cool. Let me know in the comments what you think about this guy. Now let's take a better look at this heroic Donatello at arms. So that's gonna do it for this quick little review of this Donatello. Not very specific. I'm not really the one to go over the specs, but I can give you a yay or nay. And this little guy is definitely a yay for me. And so with that, I'll see you guys on my next video. You can't leave yet. We have to do our subscriber shout outs. So if you're new to my channel, I like to play a game with my viewers, and it's called That's What She Said, and it is because I am a huge fan of the show The Office. So much a fan, in fact, that I use That's What She Said in my content every single video. And if you don't know where That's What She Said came from, Michael Scott liked to use it a lot in the show The Office. And so with that, when I do make a That's What She Said, I've called it out. But sometimes I'll make comments and viewers will pick it up as a That's What She Said. And if they call it out and it's good enough, I'll give you a shout out in my next video. In order to be considered for a shout out, you have to do 3 things. You have to 1, say what I said, 2, timestamp it, and 3, say That's What She Said. So our first shout out goes to Gary in the Frozen. Nice job, Gary. And this is what this person thought should have been a That's What She Said. He's funny.
Yeah, I don't know. He was just like super confident in himself. Like he could just spread anyone's cheeks, which was true.
That's what she said.
Right? That was a good one. Nice job, Gary in the Frozen. Well done. Our next shout out goes to, and surprise, surprise, Future Dark Knight 88. Nice job again, I swear. You get me. Now this is what this person thought should have been a That's What She Said. Hardware. Wow, you shot me straight in my stomach.
That's what she said?
Yeah, so that one was really good. Yeah, that one brought a tear to my eye. Nice job. And our last shout out goes to, drum roll please, me. Okay, hear me out. So I'm going through the timestamps, so what people are calling out That's What She Said. You know, there's some good ones, there's some ones we've seen before. And I just have the video playing, and then I heard it, and I could not stop laughing. So let's get to it.
No man has gone before. Where'd that ball go? Where are my nuts? Oh, it's right here. Here we go.
That's what she said.
Michael, please. Please.
Okay, right. That one is good. And I know some of y'all are kind of like, wait, but come on. In today's world, absolutely yes. So shout out goes to the Queen G. Nice job, Queen. And with that, I'll see you guys on my next video.